Hey there, food lovers! Welcome to our culinary journey through Bolivia. Get your aprons ready, because we're about to dive into a world of flavor. Today, we're exploring the top traditional foods you must try in this diverse and flavorful cuisine. From savory pastries to hearty stews and sweet treats, Bolivian food is a feast for the senses. So buckle up, grab a spoon, and let's get cooking. First up, we're starting our day the Bolivian way with saltinas. Imagine a golden, flaky pastry, kind of like an empanada, but with a whole lot of heart. Inside, you'll find a savory stew, simmered low and slow until the meat is fall-apart tender. We're talking beef, chicken, or pork, mingling with potatoes, peas, carrots, and a touch of sweetness from raisins. Oh, and don't forget the spices. Cumin, coriander, and ají amarillo peppers give saltinas that signature Bolivian kick. Trust me, one bite and you'll be hooked. Next up is a dish that's made for sharing, pique macho. This mountain of deliciousness starts with a bed of crispy golden French fries. Then comes the good stuff: tender chunks of beef, spicy chorizo sausage, and sometimes even chicken or hot dogs. But wait, there's more. We're topping it all off with diced tomatoes, onions, and ají amarillo peppers for a touch of heat. And the final touch? A generous drizzle of a creamy, tangy sauce that brings the whole dish together. Pique macho is definitely a party on a plate. Now let's talk about a true Bolivian classic, silpancho. Picture this: a thin, breaded cutlet of beef, fried to crispy perfection. It's like a schnitzel, but with a Bolivian twist. This golden beauty sits on a bed of fluffy white rice and is surrounded by a mountain of perfectly cooked potatoes. But the star of the show? A fried egg, perched right on top, just waiting to be broken open and mingle with all those delicious flavors. Silpancho is comfort food at its finest. Chapter 4. Anticuchos, the heart of Bolivian street food. Ready for some street food? Then you have to try anticuchos. These skewers of grilled beef heart are a Bolivian street food staple. Now I know what you're thinking. Beef heart? But trust me on this one. Marinated in a blend of spices like garlic, cumin, and ají panca peppers, the beef heart becomes incredibly flavorful and tender. Grilled to perfection over an open flame, anticuchos are smoky, savory, and absolutely addictive. Chapter 5. Sopa de mani, a bowl full of comfort. Let's warm things up with a bowl of sopa de mani, a traditional Bolivian peanut soup. This creamy, comforting soup is like a warm hug on a chilly day. It starts with a rich broth, made with beef or chicken, and gets its signature flavor from ground peanuts. Vegetables like potatoes, peas, and carrots add heartiness, while rice or fideos, which are thin noodles, make it a complete meal. Sopa de mani is the ultimate comfort food, perfect for any time of year. Chapter 6. Chairo, a taste of the Andes. The Andes Mountains, with their majestic peaks and breathtaking landscapes, are not just a sight to behold, but also a treasure trove of culinary delights. Next, we're heading to the Andes Mountains for a taste of chairo. This traditional soup is more than just a meal. It's a reflection of the Andean way of life, deeply rooted in the region's history and culture. This hearty soup is a staple in the Andean region of Bolivia and is packed with flavor and nutrition. Chairo is often enjoyed during family gatherings and festive occasions, bringing people together over a warm, comforting bowl. It all starts with a flavorful broth made with lamb or beef, simmered to perfection to extract all the rich, savory goodness. The broth forms the foundation of chairo, giving it a depth of flavor that's hard to resist, and gets its unique character from chuno, a freeze-dried potato that's a staple in Andean cuisine. Chuno adds a distinct texture and a slightly earthy flavor, making chairo truly unique. Vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and corn add sweetness and texture, while herbs like parsley and cilantro brighten up the flavors. These fresh herbs not only enhance the taste, but also add a vibrant color to the dish, making it as visually appealing as it is delicious. Chairo is a true taste of the Andes. It's a dish that tells a story of the land and its people, a culinary journey that takes you straight to the heart of the Andean mountains. Whether you're enjoying it in a rustic village or a modern city, chairo remains a beloved dish that continues to warm hearts and homes. Chapter 7. Majadito, rice with a Bolivian twist. Now let's talk about majadito, a rice dish that's bursting with flavor. This dish is a staple in Bolivian cuisine and is known for its rich and hearty ingredients. It's a perfect example of how simple ingredients can come together to create something truly special. This Bolivian classic starts with rice that's cooked in a flavorful broth, often with annatto oil, which gives it a beautiful yellow hue and a slightly nutty flavor. The annatto oil not only adds color but also enhances the overall taste of the dish, making it more aromatic and inviting. Then, we're adding tender pieces of beef or chicken, along with diced onions. The meat is usually seasoned with a blend of spices that give it a unique and savory taste, making each bite a delightful experience. Tomatoes and peppers are also mixed in, adding a burst of color and freshness to the dish. These vegetables not only make the dish visually appealing but also contribute to its complex flavor profile. But the real stars of the show are the fried plantains. These golden slices add a touch of sweetness and a satisfying crunch that perfectly complements the savory elements of the dish. The plantains are usually fried until they are crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, creating a delightful contrast in textures. And of course, no majadito is complete without a perfectly fried egg on top. The egg adds a rich, creamy element that ties all the flavors together, making each bite a harmonious blend of tastes and textures. Whether you're enjoying it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, majadito is a dish that never fails to satisfy. Chapter 8, Salsa de Pollo, a spicy chicken fiesta. Get ready for some heat with salsa de pollo. This spicy chicken stew is not for the faint of heart. We're talking tender pieces of chicken, simmered in a fiery sauce made with ají amarillo peppers, ground peanuts, and spices like cumin and oregano. Potatoes and peas add heartiness, while a sprinkle of fresh parsley and cilantro cools things down just a touch. Salsa de pollo is a flavor explosion that will leave you wanting more. Chapter 9, Humintas, sweet or savory, always delicious. Time for something sweet. Humintas are steamed or baked corn cakes that can be enjoyed for breakfast, dessert, or a snack. These little bundles of joy are made with fresh corn dough, which is then filled with either a sweet or savory filling. Sweet humintas are often filled with cheese, while savory humintas might be filled with meat, vegetables, or cheese. Wrapped in corn husks and steamed or baked to perfection, humintas are a delicious and versatile treat. Chapter 10, API con pastel, the perfect Bolivian breakfast. Finally, we're ending our culinary journey with a traditional Bolivian breakfast, API con pastel. This delightful combination is a staple in Bolivian cuisine and is cherished by locals and visitors alike. Imagine starting your day with a meal that not only fills your stomach but also warms your soul. API is a thick, comforting drink made from purple corn, spices like cinnamon and cloves, and sweetened with sugar. This vibrant purple beverage is not just visually appealing, but also packed with flavors that dance on your palate. The spices give it a unique aroma that is both invigorating and soothing. It's like a warm hug in a mug, perfect for those chilly mornings. The warmth of the drink seeps into your bones, making you feel cozy and content. It's a drink that brings comfort and joy, a perfect companion to start your day on a positive note. And what better to enjoy with your API than a pastel? A fried pastry that's crispy on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside. The pastel is a delightful contrast to the smooth API, offering a satisfying crunch with every bite. Inside, it's filled with cheese or sometimes a sweet filling, making it a versatile treat. API con pastel is the perfect way to start your day the Bolivian way. This breakfast is more than just food, it's an experience, a tradition that has been passed down through generations. Sharing API con pastel with friends and family is a cherished moment, a way to connect and celebrate the simple joys of life. So next time you're in Bolivia, make sure to indulge in this perfect breakfast and savor the rich flavors and warm hospitality that come with it. Outro, until next time, foodies. Thanks for joining us on this delicious tour of Bolivian cuisine. We hope you enjoyed exploring the diverse flavors and unique dishes that this beautiful country has to offer. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more culinary adventures. Let us know in the comments which Bolivian dish you're most excited to try. Until next time, happy cooking!